welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and I am so excited that you decided to take time out of your day to spend with me because today we will be talking about some winter anticipated releases. So that will be new releases from the month of December, January, and February. We got a lot of yapping to do. I'm not even going to give you a long intro. We're just going to hop in and start talking about these books. Oh, and if you can hear my little heater, no, you can't. It's cold. So, first up, we have An Arcane Inheritance, and this is by Camilla Cole. It will be coming out on December 30th, and this is a modern day dark academia fantasy with a twist, and it is taking place at Warren University, which has stood amongst the Ivy elite for centuries, built on the bones and forbidden magic of its most prized BIPOC students, hiding the rot of a secret society that will do anything to keep their own powers burning bright, no matter who they must sacrifice along the way. Next up is Tender Cruelty, and this is book 9 in the Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert. And can't really say much about this because it is the 9th book in a series, but we will be following Hera and Zeus in this installment. And I'm super excited because the end is near, friend. There will be 10 books in this series, and we're at number 9. And it's just exciting to finish this really long series. Next up, we have Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. And this one I think was actually supposed to come out earlier than this, but it has been pushed back a couple of times. So it's finally come out on December 2nd. And this says Rachel Van Dyken's Norse mythology retelling delivers sparks. It's high stakes, enemies delivers romanticy, brings on the dangerous mission, the romantic tension, the epic series we have been craving. They said the gods were a myth, that the giants were only stories told around dying fires. They lied. The gods aren't dead, they're only sleeping, locked in mortal bodies scattered across the world, waiting for the right spark to wake them. And my father is the most ruthless of them all. That sounds good. Then on December 2nd, Sparks Fly released by Zakia N. Jamal. And this one sounds fun. So it says, a late bloomer thought a visit to a sex club might jumpstart her love life, but instead makes an instant connection that turns her world upside down. Say less. Say less, friend. Also, on December 2nd, The Love Audit by Lucy Eden came out. And this says the gloves and more are coming off for workplace enemies turned fake newlyweds trying to save their jobs in this sexy rom-com. And we have a PR strategist and her arch nemesis. Love that. Love that. Now we are moving into January, and we have Playing for Keeps by Alexandria Bellfleur, and this is coming out on January the 6th. And we have Poppy Peterson, whose life is finally back on track, and she's thriving as the publicist of the NFL's most promising quarterback and her childhood best friend Cash. So she doesn't appreciate when he makes an impulsive and public pass at America's pop star darling Lyric. When Lyric's notorious publicist Rosaline reaches out, Poppy is ready to face her wrath, but instead learns that Lyric is equally interested. And so Cash and Lyric embark on this ill-advised whirlwind romance, and Poppy and Rosaline are forced together, each determined to protect their client from the other. That is until one steamy night when the two women contend with their unexpected feelings and begin a messy romance of their own. Yeah, on January the 13th, we have The Book of Blood and Roses, and this is by Annie Summerly. And we have a vampire hunter who goes undercover at a mysterious university and finds herself in love with her roommate, an alluring vampire, in book 1 of a seductive, sapphic, paranormal fantasy. Say less. And then it happens in the Scottish Highlands. Oh my God. Say nothing less. I am picking this book up. On January the 27th, we have We Who Have No Gods by Liza Anderson. In a world of witches, a human woman must hunt or be hunted in this explosive gothic dark academia fantasy filled with war-bent rivals, guarded secrets, and simmering chemistry. Yeah, always a yeah. Next up is If I Rule the World by Amy Dubois Barnett. And this is a fast paced, juicy debut novel that peeks behind the curtain at the cutthroat world of hip hop music and the glamorous magazine scene in the late 1990s, written by the ultimate insider. It's 1999, and Nikki Rose is the only Black editor on the staff of a prestigious fashion magazine she thought would be her ticket to becoming a respected editor in chief. But after being told one too many times by her boss that Black girls don't sell magazines, she walks away to take over Sugar, a struggling hip hop music and lifestyle magazine with untapped potential. And look, hear me out. Hear me out. Brown Sugar is my favorite movie. Okay. It's my favorite movie. And I grew up wanting to be an editor in chief of a magazine, and I absolutely love music. So this is like my ultimate dream career happening in this book, and it's set in the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. I feel like this is just the perfect setup for me. It screams me, and I need it now. Did I tell y'all when it was coming out? Don't know that I did. If I didn't, January 27th. Alrighty, y'all. Now we're going to wrap things up with the month of February, but I think February is the one with the most. February is coming with some bangers. So let's go ahead and hop into them. Okay, so on February 10th, we have Call of the Dragon, and this is by Natasha Bowen. And this says Aragon meets African mythology in a kingdom where dragon gods rule the earth and sky until the gods are betrayed, and one girl embarks on a journey to save the world from war and ruin. And this is from the author of The Skin of the Sea. Okay, next up on February the 24th, we have And Now Back to You, the second book in the Heartstrings series by B.K. Borison. And in this, we have two competing meteorologists who are forced to find common ground. And this opposites attract when Harry met Sally inspired romance. And I'm super excited about this one because I actually really like the character of Jackson in First Time Caller. And I feel like this story might work better for me than First Time Caller did. But if not, that may be the end for me in this series. I don't know. We'll have to see. On February the 26th, we have Cleopatra by Sarah L. Arifi. And it says Sarah L. Arifi reimagines one of the world's most famous women in Cleopatra, bringing to life the last pharaoh of Egypt in a heart wrenching and powerful new epic. After the death of her father, 19-year-old Cleopatra is thrust upon the throne, unaware of what the next 20 years would bring. Blessed by the goddess Isis, Cleopatra's reign is plagued by Roman intervention that even her deity cannot stop. She must navigate the Roman civil war, the wrath of the gods, and most of all, the lure of love. On February 10th, we have Throne of Nightmares by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the third book in the Princess of Sin series, and we have A Book of Dangerous Magic draws two readers into a perilous quest to find it and their own happy ending. We will be following Prince Sloth in this installment, and we have a prince who prefers games of the head to those of the heart, a librarian named Lore who is all sweet sunshine until she burns, and a twisted tale that means they can't trust themselves or their hearts as Lore and Sloth navigate the pages of her beloved novels gone wrong. She must channel her inner main character to defeat the Book of Nightmares before the wall between the gods and mortals come crashing down, dooming them all. February 17th, we have A Little Buzzed, and this is by, I think it's Elise or maybe Alice Murray. And this is a little interesting, friends. So it says, if she builds it, they will come. A sex toy engineer with one big secret finally meets her match, and together they'll put their own products to the test in this steamy rom com. Yeah, that should be fun. On February 3rd, we have Books and Bewitchment by, I think this is Isla Jewel. And in this cozy, witchy rom com, a young woman works to turn a rundown small town video store into the bookshop of her dreams, only to discover a powerful magic that's been lying dormant and a forbidden love she can't trust. I mean, if that's not an Erin book, I don't know what is, you know? Lastly, on February 10th, we have Wicked Onyx by Debbie Cassidy. In a ruthless magical academy where she's cursed and powerless, the last Onyx must unravel dark family secrets and navigate dangerous alliances to reclaim her legacy and make those who betrayed her pay. And it says you don't graduate Knightsbridge Academy, you survive it. And of course, this is a first in a new series, The Veritas Legacy. And so, friends, those are some of the books that I am anticipating for the winter months. I am excited about these books coming out, and I'm sure we will read some of them along the way. And yeah, I would just like to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, anything that you do to support me and my channel. Friend, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. So I hope that you have the best holiday season regardless of what you celebrate. And remember to take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.